All right, we're live. I think. We had one game postponed already, so tonight here on the Independent Broadcast Network, we will be bringing you 4 big teams and 2 big games. I think that's how it's going to go. We never know, fam, but we know that the season is beginning. This is the first week of the season, and so we're going to get treated to some good games to start things off. Already a lot of, we talk a lot about league parity and things like that, but I know that all the teams have lost a game so far. So that makes it interesting as we go into this one. Washington, St. Louis are about to get it underway. And for Washington, it's going to be Resi, Doucette, Kiwi, Juice, and KS Auto. Well, that's a good-looking team right there. And in red, it is Hawk, Doug, Dildozer, Crab in a Tree, and Nargila, who will be kicking things off. On the other side, as St. Louis. So yeah, just kind of getting everything together, getting the band back together, and big news at IBN. It's kind of like, in the words of the great philosopher John Wick, people keep asking if we're back, and yeah, we're kind of thinking we're back. So more programming coming up. We got here just in time, basically, to bring this one to you. So one last game in the old-fashioned format, and then we'll try to doll this up a little bit for you. There's a newer version that the kids are using here in the game that we'll be picking up of the game and getting that going. And we just got a whole lot of things happening with the channel, and we'll tell you about that later on. But yeah, big things are going, as they say at IBN, and we're going to try to keep up a little bit more regular programming. And because why not? Because why not? Even talk show stuff. Chance in front. Oh, and a big defensive play to sweep that one out. I believe that was Doug that got that. And so now Washington, starting from their end, will just dump this down. So far, no score in this thing. So, in spite of all of our rambling about the channel, you have not missed much in terms of scoring here, if indeed at all. But that could change quickly. Chance in front, and Dildozer will go 5-hole to shoot and score. Crab in a Tree on the assist. And St. Louis will take the lead 1-0. What a play.
Simply phenomenal.
Yes, I am winners with the 1. Here to bring you all the action. 5 or 6 years now we've been casting this. The voice of video game hockey, I was called. And I will take that. Fine, I will take that. Because who the hell else is, right? But it's a accolade I wear proudly as we begin another season of LHL. This is season 17. And these guys are playing at an extremely high level by now. The North American game, if you've watched it as long as I have, you've seen a phenomenal progression of skill. And so this is esports as fuck as we go into it. And a shot here. What a save! Big stop in front, Nargila. And we have seen this guy make some great plays in seasons past, and that is a top-notch stop right there. One that had a little extra on it. Now Doucette will let this one go behind the net as we tick down the 146 mark currently. Dildozer again looking in front. He had Hawk there with him. They were looking to set up that one-timer at the top of the crease. Again, Nargila will push this aside on the other end. And now quickly trying to move it on the counterattack. But they're going to have to go back with this one. It's the St. Louis team. There's Hawk. And he'll be looking to Dildozer. And big collision there. And the Juice hammers it loose. with a minute left to play in the first. And now back to this opposite end. Chance here, shot wide. As Washington is starting to put some pressure on now. 44 seconds. We'll go to the Washington side of the rink. This here is Hawk again. Is he going to go for the wraparound? No, he's going to take it out to the corner. And he just got everybody off of him and on to Drag, or Doug, I should say. Not Doug, but Drag. I'm going to change the fonts too, fam. This is too hard to read. Even with the fancy fonts I have. What do you mean turn on the map? The map is on. Oh, it's not. That is weird as hell. Okay, it's on my screen. I do not. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. Yes, you are right. It is not showing up. There you go. All right. Why was that changed? I don't know. But either way, I was seeing it fine here, yeah. It was funny. I was watching some of PK Paching on Sunday nights. He's got you on the HQM network now, the veteran goaltender. And they were talking about how a lot of the players do not look at the screen at all except for the map, especially in goal. That you're not even looking at the guys around you. You're not looking up the ice. You're looking up the ice on the map. So, yeah, apologies to everybody. For some reason, it was improperly fitted. That's what she said onto the screen. But here's a chance at Chiasato on the rooftop. Well past Christmas. And Chiasato is going to put up some goals this season. And there he does with an assist from Doucette. And they have tied this game at 1. But yeah, we're completely changing everything over to as far as the things that we use. Because there's a new version of OBS for some inside baseball shit here we're going to talk about now. This is mixed in with the Streamlabs, so instead of OBS, it's Slobs. And we've been fooling around with it here at the network, and it's pretty cool. It does a lot of really cool things. So we'll be implementing that. We're just going all new with it. But yeah, so you're getting old school hockey just like we've done it forever here tonight. Warts and all. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? It's right there, man. Oh, and this one on the line, but not over the line. And that's about as close as you can get. But the game will remain tied. Despite the best efforts on that shot. Now again, firing it through, saved by Doucette. Another one whose name I mangled forever. Oh, but he's making a name for himself with saves like that. Screened, he still manages to fight his way through and make the stop. Now Kiwi getting outside the net and playing up this season. Seen a few people change around position-wise. Good to change positions sometimes, just for comfort's sake. Like to switch it up and variate, Make of that what you will. But here comes St. Louis, possibly, as, no, this puck is loose. And a battle for it ensues in the neutral zone. Now coming back for it is Juice. He will be first on the scene. Tries to get this down. Doug on the steal. Moving, taking it across center ice, firing. Oh, chopped in by Dildozer on the redirect. A beautiful play, just like they drew it up on the boards. And St. Louis regains the lead here 2-1. This Dildozer-Doug combination, they look pretty good. Look pretty good in this opening week of the LHL. But yeah, every team has dropped a game. And they're saying that is the first time in history that has ever happened. But I know I did watch the draft this season, and I thought it was a really good one. Oh, and there's a nice combo there as Kiwi works it behind the net, puts it in front where Keosato is waiting to slam it home. And a nice connection on that play will make it 2-2. We are tied once again as we near the 1 minute mark of the second period. Here comes Hawk to Dildozer, and this puck will get loose. Keosato is going to grab it back, at least momentarily. Hawk with some pressure, send it up in front, Dildozer! And this is just very simple but very effective hockey. Get in there and crash the net. Have your guys take it down the wing and just get it in front, and things happen in front of the net. They are certainly happening tonight for both of these teams. It's good work, especially for so early in the season. Sometimes, your first week you're seeing a lot of whiffs and just kind of things that, you can see where the idea was playing out, but it didn't really play out like they had hoped for it to. And you're going to see some of that here, but you're also going to see top shelf Dildozer, where Mama keeps the cookies. 4 goals for Dildozer. Hawk with 2 assists. And St. Louis with a pretty good lead. The biggest lead of the game so far against Washington, but still plenty of time left on the board as the second period is about to end. They may have time for one more shot here. They do. Blocked. And that's how we'll leave it for a few seconds at least. And these teams are matching up well against each other. And so, yeah, I think we're in for a wonderful season. I always say that, but have I been wrong? No. I take no pleasure in being right about everything all the time. I don't. It's just, I just take that for what it is. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. So the third period now beginning. And Dildozer with the spinorama in front to make it 5-2. And again, Hawk with yet another assist. Wow.
Were you expecting anything like this?
In week 1, maybe not to this extent. I mean, we're seeing some good chemistry already, and usually that takes a while to form, even with the best teams, to really get those highlight kind of plays. But we're seeing quite a few highlight plays here tonight in this game so far from both sides. One of the great things about casting hockey, besides going from thousands of viewers to like 10 if we're lucky, is just getting to watch these teams play. I mean, and like we said, it's been such a journey, and it still continues. I mean, we think these guys have hit the limits, but Rezzy, what a shot! And he will put the biscuit in the basket to make it 5-3 in Washington. They are not done yet. And as we know, I mean, any team with a Keosato in their roster is definitely one that you can't just say, oh, let's put this to bed. We are 2 goals ahead. No, you cannot do that. And these other guys on this team are pretty strong goal scorers as well, as they are proving. But they're going to have to turn it around quickly as time ticks down. 3 minutes now left in the third in regulation time of this first hockey game we get to show you this season on IBN. But yeah, it's always such a pleasure to watch these teams, to watch how they play, and it's, as a caster, it's a privilege to sit up here with you guys, with myself and Aila here in the booth, see this play out week after week. So these guys play so many hours that I think sometimes it's easy to take for granted the skill level. They start talking about, well, this guy's this percent better than this guy and all that. I appreciate the guys who you wouldn't believe the stats they keep on this game. Amazing. But yeah, it's sometimes there's things that you can't put on paper, the intangibles, as we like to call them. And I think just looking at some of these lineups and talking about chemistry, we're really going to see some teams that on paper they may not be world beaters or anything, but they may play together like champs, and they may end up being champs. A little foreshadowing for you there. Oh, yeah, Nostradamus for it's all said and done. But I don't know. There's some pretty strong teams on paper, too. Ain't gonna lie. But 146 now, and this St. Louis team has Washington on the ropes as they are down by 2. And they're going to be looking for another KS Auto miracle, perhaps. But if you're an opposite team in this league, you're well aware that KS Auto is a dangerous man. And so you're going to want to shadow him closely. And this shot coming in blocked. This will be a chance for Washington to push it the other way. Again, looking for KS Auto on the break. Double teamed immediately from opposite directions. And they will sweep this puck away. As we tick down, 1 minute left. Stolen, though. Here's a chance. Moving around and sent out of the zone. Held in at the top here by KS Auto. Dislodged, moving loose. They pinched up, so that's going to give St. Louis maybe some room. No, held up at center ice. Still chances for Washington. Look at the move in between the whole team. Shoot the scores, KS Auto. My goodness.
I am almost speechless.
Me too. If we hadn't seen it so many times, you cannot count out a KS Auto team. I think at any point. He's just been splendid. And here tonight he gives his team a much-needed goal, but they're still going to need one more in 26 seconds, or this thing's over, and St. Louis will come away with the W. But now, St. Louis putting on some pressure. And Kiwi now to receive the puck. He's got Rezzy moving, and this will be knocked away by Nargila, and that's going to eat up a lot of time, 10 seconds. They'll have to fire from long distance here. KS Auto tries to get it in. Oh, they almost snuck one in between them there. As time runs out, the bodies go flying, and a hard-fought 5-4 victory. St. Louis will force Washington to take an L. And that was a hell of a game. It led to a exciting finish. We always like to see those. But we've still got one more to bring you, I assume, and we'll see what happens on that. Actually, I think, are they playing on this server for that? Oh, God, I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. Kind of people are telling me things in the game, and then I'm trying to set up all this stuff, and I don't always see the. Okay, well, it is about time for that game to begin. And so, we will find out what's going on, or not. Who knows? Keep it going with more.
Yes, sir. I don't give a squat hoot about shit.
Okay,
son.
good. It's here. Okay.
Been running the game from the jump, son.
In the meantime, enjoy some 3-Pac.
Squat. Hoot. Squat. Hoot. Squat. Hoot.
What it do?
Squat. Hoot. Squat. Hoot. Squat. Hoot. What it do? What it do? I don't give a squat. I don't give a hoot. Get your girl wet like the morning dew. She gon' give me net or checks the FedEx. Getting high than Mount Everest, son, that's a bet. Rich white man Bruce Willis, it's going down like shot clock. Crunch time, hustling, I got foreign thoughts. Met a IHOP, so wet I need a mop. Took him back to the crib, all they wanna do was bop. I'm all about my business. I'm a cheddar fiend. Drop top 6, custom chrome with the cream. 2 for the ZHG, with my gang on my back. 0 who's running shit, opposite of whack. Squat, who, squat, who, squat, who, what it do? Squat, who, squat, who, squat, yeah, who. Let's go. What it do? What it do? Smoking on a zipper to a day. BP set up the cups, let's play. I be from the Bay, 408 zone. Come and get me, boy. I'll bust your dome. I'll fuck you up. You ain't about shit. I be that white nigga. I be hitting licks. I been moving bricks. Flip it by the pound. Boss life, living son. It's going down. Squat. Who? Squat. Who? Squat. Who? What it do? Squat. Who? Squat. Who? Squat. Who? What it do?
Okay, we are waiting on this final game, which will be, it is scheduled to be Anaheim versus Atlanta. And we're assuming they seem to be doing it on this server. See members of the Anaheim team here in the game, waiting to see what happens, as are we all. But yes, be sure and give us a follow on the usual social media crap. I think it's all still at the bottom of the screen. In the ticker, there is IBN Casting. That's how we go on Twitter. And also you can type in IBN Casting on YouTube, and you'll be able to see tonight's games as well as many, many others. I mean, there's so much on there. There's so much content. You can watch entire seasons like this play out. The ebb and flow of an entire LHL season there. So we're waiting. We may not have this game. We're waiting to see. Now, as the rules state, they have the 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, they're going to reschedule, maybe? They're waiting. They are suggesting to do it Tuesday on the HQM network. So, oh goodness. Might be it. And it's just as well, because we're fairly ill prepared tonight. It's been one of those weeks where it's just good to even be here with you guys to cast this thing and bring it to you. But yeah, hold tight, fam, and definitely follow all that social media stuff, as we're revamping the channel. I'm going to be doing some talk show stuff and playing some old games and new. And we are just varying the content here. We'll even do a weeb night and just play weeb games. Okay, so this game is not happening. It's official. Put it in the books. Put it in stone. So we speculated about 4 big teams and 2 big games, but instead we got 2 big teams and 1 big game. So we got at least 50% of what we had hoped for. So that ain't bad. But yes, we will be here every Thursday at the usual time, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern in the United States. And we will be bringing you the LHL season as it continues on. This was just week 1. And that was quite a game for a week 1 game. I think both of those teams showed us some good stuff on offense as well as defense. And next week, presumably we will have at least 3 games. If they keep pushing and rescheduling these other games, we might have more. That does happen sometimes. Might have 4 or 5 games. Who knows? It's fucking crazy. But you're welcome to come in and check it out. We hope that you will. And yeah, we're excited about the future of things here at the Independent Broadcast Network, and a once proud organization, still proud, while we've got a voice to speak and platform to do it on, we're going to do the damn thing. So we hope that you will come with us on the journey. You can follow us here. Follow us here on the Twitch. Press the button. Be able to share in all the fun. And it's always fun. I've been watching some of these other channels. And it's like, shit, we can do some of this and, more entertainingly. So we're gonna. Why the hell not? But yes, the future is bright, and we hope that your futures are bright as well as we head into this weekend. But maybe we'll be on and streaming some, so definitely check us out. And yeah, if you follow, you can get the automatic things that tell you, oh yeah, we're on and we're doing things. So we hope that you will. And we even added a little donate button. But why not, right? Well, we'll just leave the button there, and we won't put it in the middle of a hockey game or anything like that. Overlays with our stream goals and all that shit. For other stuff, maybe, but not for hockey. Hockey, you got to keep it as pure as it is, as pure as the ice on which it is played. That is our pledge to you. So, from all of us at the Independent Broadcast Network, myself and Aila and all of the crew works diligently behind the scenes to bring you these high quality productions. We want to thank you for joining us for this abbreviated yet still entertaining, at least to us up here in the booth. We were quite entertained by that game. But yes, another night here on IBN. So from all of us, we'll see you soon, very soon. Good night.
And you as well.